Hey guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Kelsey. Thank you so much for joining me today. Today, I'm going to be showing you my go-to makeup look for like every day and when I am in a hurry. So I feel like I have done looks like this in the past, and honestly, most of my looks are definitely like every day. Sorry, my cat is moving my camera. Most of my looks are like everyday kind of things, like nothing fancy or special, but I just wanted to sit down, be kind of chatty, and kind of show you what I've been doing a lot lately, because I've been busy and I don't have time to do a lot of like fancy makeup things. So let's jump in. So I have been breaking out like crazy lately. Like I have, this one just came in, ouch. But like over here has been like a disaster zone like the last 2 weeks. I've dealt with acne for literally like over a decade, and so I'm kind of used to just having acne now, but sometimes when it gets bad, it's annoying and it's like frustrating and like almost embarrassing, because you feel like, what can I be doing better with my skin to make this not happen? And that's not necessarily like the thing that's happening all the time. A lot of times it's hormonal, and maybe it's diet and I just don't want to give up milk or something. But anyways, so I felt kind of like not into like filming makeup looks or anything like that lately, just because it's been so annoying. But I feel like it's kind of getting better, and I was just like, screw it, whatever. I have somewhere to go tonight. I worked all day and I came home and took a shower. I hadn't washed my hair in like 5 days. I just wanted to like wash my hair and kind of like start over. I have a meeting to go to tonight, and so I just wanted to like start my day over, kind of a thing. So that's what we're doing. I just put on some primer. It's the Cover FX, what is this stuff called? The blurring primer. When I am doing like a no makeup look, I like to put on a pretty good primer to just kind of get things started. I'm not going to put on a ton of makeup, and so I really want to take advantage of every situation that I can to kind of cover things and like even out my skin tone, cover up my pores a bit. And so this one I do really enjoy. And by the way, I had already like moisturized and stuff, so that's normal. And for foundation, I'm using the IT Cosmetics CC Your Skin But Better. I really enjoy this. I've had this for probably about 2 months now. I'm using one full pump, and I love this. And they recently came out with a matte skin one, and I'm kind of tempted. But we are towards the end of summer now, I feel like, and my skin is way less oily in the winter, and lately this hasn't even, like, I feel like I'm not overly oily in the first place. So I don't know, but I love this. Have you tried the matte one? Is that even out yet? I don't even know if it's out, but I feel like I've seen it all over when people talking about it, so we'll see. Also, this is slightly light on my skin right now. It looks way lighter on camera than it does in person. That's weird. I have a very slight tan going on. I don't tan very much, but this is kind of, you can tell the extent of my tan because this is my watch line, which I guess that's some significant difference from what I normally am. My preferred method for blending out this foundation is just using a little brush. I really enjoy this one. This is a crown brush. I don't even know what this is called. Got it in a BoxyCharm. I think it's more for like contouring, but it's just like this little tiny like buffing brush, and I really enjoy it for foundation. I did get my hair done last week. It's pink again. I was kind of going back and forth on whether I wanted to keep the pink or go with something like more natural. I was kind of thinking of going blonde, or just like, cause I mean my hair had faded to blonde, so I was thinking about just like keeping that and like maybe growing out my roots a bit, but I got there, like I literally planned on not doing pink again, and then I got there and I was like, you know what? What's one more time? I'm gonna do pink again. And so, but we're growing out my roots, so we didn't bleach my roots. We just like, she actually dyed my roots a little bit. Like it's pretty much the exact same color as my hair, but she dyed it to like blend it in with the bleached parts and then like put pink everywhere else and like blended it. And so I really like it. I think it's a nice step for doing something else, because from here I can either continue to do like funky colors and just do it like as my hair is growing out, or I can kind of do blonde or do something else. There's lots of options, but I'm liking it right now. And it's summer, you know? I feel like pink is very summer, except it fades so fast in the summer. Just being outside, like I ride my bike pretty often in the summer, and it's pretty annoying that it fades so fast with the sun and washing it. I try not to wash my hair very often. I wash it like twice a week. But I also have been working out lately, which I'm pretty proud of. I've set some goals and I've been sticking to them, which is good. Diet, on the other hand, maybe not quite as strict. But I've been running. I feel like I go through these phases like every few years where I'll start running again and it'll be great and I'll get back into it and I'll get to a spot where I can actually like run some distance, and by some distance I mean like 2, maybe 3 miles, and then I stop for who knows what reason. I just stop. There's other things going on. It's winter or something. And then the next year or a year and a half or so, I'll start it over again. And it's just this cycle of trying to run again. The first like few weeks are so terrible. And so I'm in that spot right now. By the way, I was using the Catrice Camouflage High Coverage Concealer. This is almost gone. There's like so little left in here, but I love it. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. I don't know what that was even supposed to mean. I just love the concealer. I guess something I am excited for. Wow, I've been like way off topic. I was talking about my hair and then summer and working out. I've also been doing kettlebell workouts, by the way. Those have been insane. Oh, I was saying working out because then I feel like my hair gets greasy faster, and so I want to wash it, but I don't want to wash it because I don't want it to fade. It's just like this never-ending battle of trying to make my hair look good, but trying to like feel good too, you know. So, but something that I am excited for, I am so all over the place. I'm sorry. Something I'm excited for, I am going to be doing a collab real soon. I'm actually going to be launching it next week. It's going to be a 5 by fall. It's like a panning little project pan kind of thing. We're going to be picking 5 items to finish by the start of fall. And so I'm talking about Rachel. Her name is Rachel. I'll link her channel below. I am going to be setting this just very slightly. I'm using the Glossier Wowder, and I'm using this like e.l.f. brush, and I'm just going to kind of set a little bit where I put concealer, so like under the eyes, and then like some spots where I would normally get oily. Again, it's like 6 o'clock at night, so I'm not wearing this makeup too long. I'm going to be biking to this meeting, and so I need it to last a little bit, so I'm setting my face. What are some of your guys' summer activities? I feel like summer comes and goes so fast that a lot of times I just don't have much going on. Summer is also our busy time for like coffee shop world. It's just nuts in the summer. We actually have a big art fair coming up next week. That's like our busiest weekend of the year, and it's madness, and there's like so much stuff to like prep for that I've been a little crazy lately. And so I feel like I haven't done a lot of summer things, except this last Monday my husband and I went to Valley Fair, which is like a amusement park here in the Minneapolis area, well, Twin Cities area, and we had never been before. We kept saying we were gonna go, like, since we've lived here. we've talked about going so many times and just hadn't gone. And so we finally went. We got like a buy one get one free coupon from someone. It was a really small amusement park. Like, I'm used to California amusement parks, which you've got Disneyland, you have Knott's Berry Farm, Great America, Six Flags, like there's just Magic Mountain, there's so many amusement parks, and like they're giant, and I'm used to that. And then last year we actually went to Cedar Point, which is like maybe not the biggest amusement park in the United States, but they have like the biggest rides, and that was incredibly fun. We went with 2 other couples, and it was so much fun. We road tripped out, we like rented a minivan and had so many snacks, and it was really fun. And so Valley Fair didn't quite live up to that, but it wasn't bad either. It was nice. We finished everything in 3 hours. We went on a Monday and it was like totally dead, which was great. I think the longest we waited for a line was like 15 minutes, and that was only because the line, like the ride wasn't open yet. And so after that, we just essentially walked on to every single ride, and it was really nice. The blush I used is from Note, and it's in the shade Desert Rose. This was from BoxyCharm this last month, well, July, I guess, the month we're in now. It's the Luminous Silk Compact Blusher. I love this blush so far. I love the color. It's just like a nice pop of like peachy, like nude kind of. Whenever I'm going for like an easy look, I always go for like a peachy blush and like lip, because I feel like it really just warms up my skin like super fast and just makes me look like awake and like happy, and those are the things I'm looking for. So summer plans. I would love to hear about some of your summer plans, if you have any, going on any big trips, doing anything fun around where you live. I think we're pretty much done for the summer. We're trying to go on a few fall trips. Like, we've been wanting to go to DC for like years in the fall, and it just hasn't worked out, and I'm not sure if it's gonna work out this year either. I'm using the Essence Pure Nude highlighter. I love this. This is like my go-to like everyday highlight. But so we might not make it to DC this fall either. I have 2 younger sisters, and I love them so very much, and they are both pregnant, which is awesome. They're due a week apart in January. My middle sister is having a little girl, and my baby sister is having a little boy, so I get to spoil a little niece and nephew, and I'm so excited to be an aunt or an aunt. I've never been one before, and so I'm pretty excited. But that means like this fall is gonna be a little crazy with like trying to be at some baby things. Like, I'd like to be at something. Both of my sisters live on the West Coast. One lives in California and one lives in Oregon, and so I don't get to see them super often. And so I'd love to go out for something having to do with the baby, but we're trying to figure that out still. So I just primed my lids with my Wet n Wild Photo Focus Eye Primer. This is the primer that I use literally like every day. I've been thinking about doing a video all about products that I've changed my mind on. I feel like it doesn't happen too often that I like try something and like say that I like it, or even think that I like it and then end up not liking it. Honestly, I think usually for me it's like the other way around. Like, I won't like something and then I'll end up liking it later, and so I don't know, we'll see. I might do that video soon. I just set my lids with the Wet n Wild Brulee shadow. That's like my go-to shadow when I'm just needing something to set my lids and I just want something super easy. And then I'm going back into the Essence highlight to kind of highlight my brow bone and inner corner, and then just a touch on my lid. And I'm like not specific with this, I'm not precise or anything, I'm just kind of brushing it everywhere, getting a little bit of highlight to feel like it makes you look a little bit more awake. I feel like there was something else I was wanting to talk to you about. I don't remember. We'll see. Brows, this is a Glossier Boy Brow. Love this stuff. I feel like it's really the only brow like mascara that I can use on its own. Every other brow mascara that I have tried in the past has been like, I still need to use like a pencil with it, and I enjoy using a pencil with this, but I feel like it has enough pigment and like hold and all that kind of stuff to define my brows without using a pencil too. So this is my go-to quick option. Quick brow. Someone should make a brow product and call that the Quick Brow. I think I might be onto something. Just ate dinner. I didn't think it was coming that fast, but it did. So all I have left to do is put on some mascara and a lip. Trolley, you're gonna burn your tail off on the candle. My trolley cat is quite daring. She's just standing over a lit candle. So for mascara, I'm using the Essence Lash Princess Volume Mascara. This one's interesting. It's kind of newer to me. I've had it for maybe a month and a half or so. The wand on here is like shaped strange, but it's interesting. It's kind of helps like put it on really precisely, but also is like kind of hard. So funny, it used to feel so weird to not wear eyeliner. Like my go-to look was always a winged liner. Like without wing liner, it just felt so strange. It felt like something was missing. Now I do winged liner like maybe once a week, like so infrequently. There's lots of days where I don't even wear mascara. Like it would just be like this is like my look. Without brows I feel a little weird, but without mascara I can make it work. So my husband made homemade pasta for dinner. It was delicious. It was his first attempt, and I've never made homemade pasta, so I was impressed. And he made like a homemade tomato sauce. It was all delicious. The only unfortunate part was we made a like caprese salad, and the tomatoes weren't very good, unfortunately. And then to finish everything off, I'm just gonna pop on a lip, and lately, like, I pretty much can't wear anything that's not like a tinted lip balm or like a light lip gloss. I just can't really be bothered, and I'm not really about like the liquid lip or even like lipstick lately. I need like moisturization. I just want something easy, you know? So this one's a little bit newer to me. Well, a lot bit newer. I think I've had it for maybe 2 weeks. This is the Pixie by Petra Shea Butter Lip Balm, and it's in the shade Sweet Peach. So I feel like the packaging is kind of deceiving, because I saw this and was like, ooh, it's like a nice like, I mean, I knew it was called Sweet Peach, so I knew it was going to be like something peachy, but I thought it was going to be more the shade of like that blush. Like I thought it was going to be more like a nude peach, or like a really warm like brownie peach. And it's not too far off, I guess, but I wish it was a little bit like maybe like darker nude kind of. And I don't know if my packaging is like faulty or what, but you roll it up and it just falls down. The only time it stays up is if you roll it all the way up, and that's obnoxious to put on like that. So, oh, it didn't fall. Oh, yeah, there it goes. So I just like roll it partially up and then kind of like hold it there and apply it. But it's pretty nice. It's actually way more opaque than I thought it was going to be. And also not as balmy as I thought it was going to be. My favorite lip product is the Burt's Bees Tinted Lip Balm, which is essentially just like a tinted chapstick. That stuff just feels like chapstick. It's like so smooth on the lips, but you've got like a little bit of a sheen and like a little bit of a tint to it. This I feel like is more just like a sheer lipstick. Like I don't feel like this is super like balmy. You have a little bit of sheen, I guess. It's not matte, and there's definitely some color, but it's not like overpowering color. But I bought this for a specific reason. I was out and about one day running errands for work, and my lips were like so dry. I don't know why, I don't know what happened, but just like my lips felt like they were like gonna fall off my face. Like, they felt so dry. And I didn't want to just like buy a chapstick because I have chapstick, and I didn't want to, my go-to was gonna be to buy another Burt's Bees tinted lip balm, but I was like, you know what? Let's try something else. I know I love these, and I haven't really tried too much Pixie stuff, so I was like, let's try that. I feel like that might be a good thing. And so I got to the car, put it on, and was like, I need chapstick still. Where's my chapstick? And so it's kind of moisturizing, but it's not like a chapstick, if you know what I mean. So this is like my everyday go-to look. Something of this sort, like very simple on the skin. I used to always set my face with a spray too. Recently, I think I've just been forgetting, but I haven't really been using like a setting spray. And if I do, it's usually this Trader Joe's one. It's the facial toner. It's a rose water facial toner. And I'll use it. I do like that one. But it's not like a setting spray, you know? And so that's kind of been my go-to. Ultra simple, nothing crazy, barely there, eyes, brows, mascara. And then just a little bit of a glow and a little bit of color on the cheeks, no bronzer. Just a very light, like, tinted moisturizer, a little concealer, a little powder. And that's been my go-to. So I'd love to hear about your like no makeup look down below. Make sure to leave me some of the products that you use. I would love to hear about them. But thank you so much for joining me today, guys. I feel like this was very chatty and I just needed to like talk about things. And so yeah, thanks so much for joining me. I hope you enjoyed this video, and until next time, bye guys.